Hi guys, today I made $932 trading Nasdaq, London and New York. This could have been a $2,000 a day, so let's go over how comes it became 932 instead of 2,000, but I won both. So coming to the market in London, I was bearish, but I kinda knew that I'm trading to the final drawn liquidity to the sell side. Because if you look at the charts, price has been dumping very nicely, but it even filled this new day opening gap low. So there was a limited room to the downside. And then below here was a very strong bullish series of candles, so it's a very difficult target for shorts. So coming to the market, since I still had a bearish bias until around here, which was Asia low, I wanted to go for immediate short entry. An immediate short entry came here because we were still inside these bearish fair value gaps. It was 5-minute, 15-minute bearish fair value gaps, and we had this bearish candle. We were inside the bearish fair value gap, and we were also inside this OTE of the range between 705 and 79, and we created this displacement to the downside. I waited for this inversion, this 1-minute bullish fair value gap to be inversed because it's a big fair value gap to ignore, and then entered. I waited for an extra candle here despite it inversing already here because the target here was mitigated. When the target is mitigated, I normally wait for an extra candle. So I entered, my stop loss was here, my TP was here, because if the market is truly bearish, it will not go all the way up here. But in hindsight, I could have set my SL here because I've observed that when the market is very close to the final drawn liquidity as such, for today's example, it was Asia low, then normally one candle stop loss is enough. Then the day would have been very sweet and short. Now here comes my mistake for London, that I actually closed and then re-entered. I closed here. I was thinking the market probably already took the low and maybe reverse because that sometimes happens. And then after seeing this displacement, so I closed here and then displacement re-entered. And then I held till here. And I re-entered with half the size because I was really not sure whether the market will reverse or continue. Indeed, market continued a little bit and then started reversing. So I was like half right, half wrong. But I could have really gone for the full risk while only risking like 7 points, targeting this low. Then it would be not much better trade. This netted in around like $250. And then in New York, I was neutral. The market has been dumping after sweeping this high. This high was swept. And then it's been dumping. But what made me feel tad bullish was the reaction around the true day open. In 1-minute time frame, price created a very bullish candle and then displaced true day open to the upside. And then it was hovering around these bearish fair value gaps. So I was open to long here, but I had to wait for an extra candle because we were inside the bearish PDA race. So the long never happened. And then short opportunity came when market respected OTE inside these bearish fair value gaps, swept and manipulated here, and then created a CISD. This is my classic bread and butter CISD model, so I entered, but I actually entered a little bit late, like 3 seconds, so my entry was shit, like that. I still TP'd at where I had to TP because there's some chances that probability price reverse after sweeping this low, because this low looks like a really great low to be swept and reverse. So I entered TP here and it got hit immediately after the market open, netting in $650, totaling $950 in profits today. Hopefully, tomorrow come back with better trade execution and management. Hope you guys had a great trading day and see you guys again tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.